everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thanks for watching my tutorial today. I'm going to be showing you how to make this explosion graduation box. Really fun and a nice gift to give to all of those people that are graduating. It's really straightforward to make, there's just lots of elements to it, and I guess depending on how much you want to add to it will depend on how big a job it is. So it just looks like the cap that you wear, and I finished it off with this velvet ribbon and little tassel there, and then basically you just lift, make sure I've got it facing the right way, and then out pops this here. So what I've done is I've got two envelopes either side here with little Velcro dots on them, and I thought they're nice to be able to put any money or gift vouchers or anything like that, any gifts that you want to give to that person, or you can put more little note cards in there if you wanted to. I've got a little scroll here. I'm not going to take it out now, it's just plain, but it does come out of the ribbon, and you could write a little note in that if you wanted to, but I've got it here just for decorative purposes. And then I've got two cards either end here, and just attached with a little bulldog clip so they can come off, and then you can write a little message. This one's got woohoo in it, a bit creased that card there though, I might have to replace that one. And then this one here is you are, and then it's got awesome, so proud of you inside. So just thought it was just a really nice, fun little project to do. There's lots of graduation ideas online, and I quite liked this explosion box style. So I hope you like this one, and let's crack on and make it. So I'm just going to put that all to one side. So now I've done this, I haven't got any 12 by 12 cards, so I've done this with the A4 11 and 5/8 by 8 1/4 card, and just cut it down. But if you didn't want to do it this way and you've made explosion boxes before, then you can use the 12 by 12 cardstock and score at 4 and 8 inches on all of the sides, and that will give you a 4 by 4 box frame. Mine is 5 inches tall because the box here is 1 inch, so that covers it, and then it becomes 4 inches in terms of what you see. So mine is a bit taller, so you wouldn't be able to do that size with the 12 by 12 cardstock, which is, you know, not the end of the world. But like I said, I've just got this black card in A4, so I've cut it all down. So I've already prepped a lot of this, so ignore all the little markings and stuff that are on here. But you are going to need, so this is the piece that makes the hat on the very top. This is 5 by 5 inches. Then you need a piece of 8 by 8 paper for the card for the actual lid. And then you need 4 pieces of the card to actually make the box. And these pieces measure, I'll just put my measurement down for those. Yes, these are 4 by 9 inches, and you need 4 pieces of those. Okay, and then all these little pieces I will talk through as we go and show you a couple of techniques and stuff that I've done with them. But for the minute, let's just crack on and make the actual box itself. So we'll leave the lid for 1 minute. I'll just pop that to one side, trying to make sure I've got everything at hand. So you've got your 4 pieces here. Like I said, so these measure 4 inches by 9 inches. And with your scoreboard, you're going to score along the 9-inch side, and you're just going to score at 4 inches. So just line it up along your 9-inch side there, and like I said, just score at 4 inches, and just do that on all 4 of those pieces. Okay. And then we can start assembling it all together. So you just want to burnish them all, obviously the way that you're going to be having them facing. So mine are going to be facing up this way because I've already prepped my white card for the next step. So I'm just folding them all up. And again, that one there. Okay. And I'll talk you through that. So again, that's to do with the design, so I'll talk through that in a bit. And then I've got my one piece, make sure I've got them all right. Yeah. So this is going to be my bottom piece. It doesn't matter which piece you've got, so any one. You just want to apply some of your double-sided tape or your fuse, anything you want. Where did I just put my pokey tool? And then we can just start sticking it together. So mine is all separate, so this is a little bit different in terms of the assembly of the explosion boxes, because a lot of them are just done with the one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. So if you do want to do a big one and you've only got A4, then this is the easiest way that I found to do it. So the bottom piece, you want to put your double-sided tape on the piece that's facing up towards you, and then all the bits you're sticking in, you want to put them on the under piece. So this is the side, and you want to glue underneath, and then we're just going to line them up and stick them all down. So again, I've just put the tape on the bottom there. And again. And again, that last one, just line it up. So that's them all stuck down, and then you just flip it over and you've got it all in place. And then you can basically bring those all up like so, and already there that creates the box that you need. So that's that piece done, so we can move on for the minute. We'll come back to that one and we'll crack on with the lid. So you've got your piece of 8x8 cardstock. Grab your scoreboard, and you're just going to score at 1 inch and 2 inches on all 4 sides. Okay, so again, make sure it's all in there. 1 inch and 2 inch. Again, 1 inch, 2 inch, and then that one. 1 inch and 2 inch. Okay. Excuse me. And then we're going to burnish out all of these sides. So this is just a reinforced box. So really, really straightforward. Okay. And then grab my, keep putting everything on top of the things that I need. Where did I just put my scissors? Oh, they're behind me. I prefer these ones, they cut nicer. Okay, so it doesn't matter which side's facing you, and you just basically want to cut up. You've got your 2 score lines here, cut up the first score line to that second score line. And again, that one there, cut up to that second score line. Then rotate it, cut that out, and cut that one out as well, like so. Okay, and then you can just notch those out, like so. And again there. Oh. And that one, like so. And again, just take a little bit off of those. Take a bit off these bits as well, just to help it all fold down. And then rotate the whole thing so it's facing this way, and then again, cut down. So. Okay. And then just that last one there, so again just cutting up. And there we go. Okay. So that is the shape that you want to have. Just keep that all lined out there, okay? I just noticed there, if you know, probably see I've not got my wedding ring or engagement ring on, it's because I'm cleaning them. I've got them sitting in some of that cleaner just to polish it up, so it's awful. I've got that horrible kind of like marking. Don't like that at all. Right, anyway, grab some of your tape and you just want to pop a piece on all of these outer tabs, like so, and then flip it over and pop it on the outside, most outer tabs, like so. Okay. Like so, and then we'll assemble it all together. I've got my pokey tool again. Just peel these pieces off. See, if you know what you're doing with all this, you can just whiz through this bit of the video. And then just bring each one in like so, and then stick that down. Like so. And then peel off all these other pieces and just fold them in on themselves like that. Alright, so that is the lid done. So just tidy it up a bit, push all that adhesive down and just really kind of burnish those sides nicely. This makes quite a difference. There we go. Okie doke. So now we can attach this, and you are going to need 4 little circles that I have die cut. Doesn't really matter on the size. If you want to get this size the same as what I've got, mine measures 1 inch. So you got 1 inch circle there. So I've done 4 of them, and basically you're just going to stick them all on top of each other, and it just gives that nice little kind of raised effect there that I've done on the hat. Okay, so I've just got a little bit of my glue. I'm just going to pop a piece in the middle. Don't need too much, it's just to hold it in place. Put that one on there. And that one. Okay. And then you need your little tassel. So mine is, again, measures at so 3 3/4. I did 3.5 is fine. So if you say in total you want 7 inches, would be enough. That's easy. And then you just want to apply. I'm going to put a bit of my red tape actually to attach this, just because this is nice and strong, and just to make sure that it doesn't come out. And then I'll put some of the glue on top of that. Yeah, she says. Oh, I've got it all stuck. These are brilliant, but they are so sticky. Mine's just got stuck on the side of the, there we go. Right, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the under piece there. Grab my, I used those. I try and make sure that I have an old pair of scissors that I always use for this kind of thing. But then you end up not being able to find them, or they get lost, and then you grab another pair of scissors, and before you know it, so I'm always cleaning. They need cleaning now because they've all got sticky. Anyway, right, so that's stuck. We need to get this stuck on there first before we stick this on there. So put some, I'm just going to put some of my tacky glue. Oh God, just give it a little bit there. That's fine. we go. And then you just want to lie, if we turn this upside down, just going to get this so it's a bit closer to me. And you just want to get that nice and central. Okay, there you go. So that's your top piece done. And then we just want to stick all this in. So I'm going to, first of all, lie this on the top. So you just want to get that in the middle. And just overhang, and then you can attach your little dot onto the top. A bit of my thicker red tape here. Okay. Just turn it upside down, then you can apply some pressure, make sure that's all stuck down nicely. There you go. Okay, and then it just hangs over the side there. And that's the hat done, or the lid. Okay, so put that to one side, and then if we go back to this again, and you can start decorating it all. So what you want to do, because this is 4 inches wide and the hat is 4 inches as well, if you just go around very, very carefully on the tops of each side, you can see what I'm doing here, and you just want to take just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit off and just slightly, just kind of graduate it down there. You can see it's just the tiniest little amount, and that will just help it go in the lid nicely. So what we can do now is, I've just realised what I've done. They should be opposite each other, not that way. That's fine. I can add them on top. That's not a problem. Okay, so what you want to do is make these little envelopes. So these I made with my envelope punch board, and I just grabbed a piece of 6x6 card or paper, anything that you want to use for your envelopes. And you just want to punch this one at the 2 5/8 of an inch marker, like so. Just if none of you have done this before, that's what you do, and then rotate it. Line your score guide line there with the one that you just scored, punch it, and again rotate, line it up, rotate, like so, and that will give you this shape, and then you just fold in all your sides like so, and there you have your envelope, and these sit nicely inside these little markers here. So that's something I can just use for another project. The ones that I'm using today are these ones here. So that one's already done, and I've put my little Velcro dot on that one. So I'm going to put that one there. And then this one here, just to show you what I've done there, I just die cut these two from my oval, is it that one I used? Yeah, my oval scallop, these ones here. Okay, and my sizes are, again, if you want to use the same ones, they are, where did I just put my ruler? So I've got, the smaller one is 2 inches and the bigger one is 2 1/4. Okay, so that's those ones there, and then I've just popped a bit of tape on the back. And just lie the bottom of it up with the bottom of the envelope fold there. Just make sure you got it nice and central. There we go. Okay, and then that one will go there. But I'm going to add. The reason I didn't do this embossing on all of them is because of the envelope nearly covered it all, but it just gave it a nice little kind of frame. So it lifted it a little bit. So moving on to that bit there, the frame that I used was from my Spellbinder just plain rectangles. So this one measures at 3, and you're looking at just over 3 1/4 by 4 5/8. Okay, so if you do want to again have that one, so you need 4 of them. And the embossing folder that I use, this one's great. I really like this one, and it's a, is this one by X-Cut? Yeah, it's an X-Cut embossing folder, 6x6, and it's just got a really nice design. I just thought that worked quite nicely with this one, so I will do that one in a second and do one there just so they're all the same this time. So you want to stick those ones down there. Then I made my little centerpiece here, and this is from the bigger same set of the oval scalloped and plain dies that I've got, and then the stamp that I used here is from the Stampin' Up! Fabulous 4, and it was the Celebrate Amazing Spectacular Fantastic You. So if you've got that one, but any kind of, you know, celebratory sentiments will work great for this. And then that's obviously now when I added in this piece as well, which is 2.5 inches by 5 inches, and then I just rolled it up with a piece of red ribbon. Like I said, you can write in it, so if you want to add more to that, you can. But we'll get those ones stuck. The papers are all by Mr. Which is by Papermania Do Crafts, and they're really cool prints. They're really good for Father's Day, masculine birthdays, that kind of thing. But they've got some nice prints. So, I mean, I've done these so that they're kind of universal. I guess some might say they're more masculine looking, but they are universal. So I didn't want it to just be just for male or female. So to stick this one down, I just put a piece of the, it was just on the ribbon actually that I done it, just a little bit of the red tape there. Just means then that you can take out the little scroll if you do want to, and put a little note on that. I just thought this was a really nice little touch. There we go, and then just pop that like so. Okay, I put some little star embellishments here as well, which worked really nicely, so I will do them. I'll get this one stuck. I'll do them in a moment. Then the cards. So these cards measure 3 inches by 6 inches, and then the inside white card measures at, what did I do the white at? 5 3/4 of an inch by 2 3/4 of an inch, and you just want to score down the middle along the 5 3/4 inch side, and along the 6 inch side on that other card. You want to score at 3 inches for the bigger bit of card down the middle, just to get that middle seam, and then on the smaller white card you want to score at 2 7/8 of an inch just to get that middle seam there, and it just gives you a nice little 3x3 card. So all the sentiments I've used for this one are from the Stampin' Up! Marquee messages, and I used the big UR, and then I put awesome, so proud of you. So they're all from this one here, and again, it's a really nice stamp set. I've really enjoyed this one. And then again, I've just applied some little embellishments there, and these are from the square nest of stitched framelets, and that's this one here, and that one measures at 2 and again just over 2 1/4 of an inch, so whatever one you have closest to that one. So I use these 2 little bulldog clips excuse me, and I put a little bit of red tape on the back there, and again they can just then be attached. So put the bulldog clip on the card first, and then you know where you want that to line up, because you want it to sit obviously nice and central. So just take the back of that off. And again, just line that up like so, and just push that down, and that will hold that in there perfectly. So again, I'm not going to stick this one down, I'm going to go and emboss that paper quickly, but here's the other one here. The You Nailed It I've done from, these stamps are from a creative stamping issue. Let me just grab it quickly. So a couple of, about 2 months ago this one was. I just used the You Nailed It there. And then the Woohoo inside was from another of the gaps from this one here, Party Pants. It was an old Celebration, it was the Woohoo, and the Congrats is another one, a Celebration, Simply Wonderful. But again, you can use any ones that you want, that doesn't matter at all. So I'm going to go and quickly emboss some more of those papers just to put over the top of that, just so it's all matching, and then I'll be straight back. Okay, so I have gone and redone these, and that one there. I've put my ring back on because I felt really bare. I didn't like that at all, so that's back to normal. And then all we need to do now is, so I've put that one back down like I done that one which I showed you with the red tape on the back, stuck these down with just some double-sided tape, so they're in place, and then I just need to put a little Velcro dot. So these are by the brand Velcro. I put all the links of everything that I use on my blog, so I'll add all these bits on there for you as well. And then you just want to push that one down like so. There we go. So that is it done. Now you need to just put your lid on. So I've just put some little 3 stars there as well. I just thought that was a nice little touch. You know, if you obviously know who you're giving it to, these are actually, I've been asked to do these, so in terms of them personalised, they aren't, but if you did want to do that, then obviously you can put their initials on things, all kinds of bits and pieces. So just put it all in place, and there you go. A really nice explosion box. So I have 2 now that are all ready to go and be given, all ready for when they graduate. But there you have it. So again, just carefully just lift off that lid, and there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It is straightforward and easy. I was a bit all over the place, but then again I always am. If you did like it, then please subscribe to my channel to see more. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.